Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Around town, everybody in my city know what's going down. Who got the newest contribution, the new sound? Where we need to be, need to go to be around. Around town, who was doing what and who was doing it where? Where we need to patronize so we can go there. Who we need to hook up with and who we need to share. Around town, around town. Around town, around town. Around town, around town. Hey everyone, it's your girl Jenny with the G, and we're here with another episode of Around Town. Today, we have Dayton's own best kept secret himself. The man who made I Got My Hustle Up not just a brand, but a movement. From a rapper who was nominated in the Ohio Hip Hop Awards to a director and producer of films that are making waves in the industry. Mr. Jason Hampton himself. Welcome, Jason.
How you doing? I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate having you. You've been doing big things. You know, the city been watching, and it's been going for a while now. We all proud. We all like, you know, it's a lot of things we want to know. We know the movie, Jason. We don't know everything. So we're going to dive in and get a couple things. So first off, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from, where you went to school, different stuff, just in case people don't know.
I'm born and raised in Dayton, Ohio. I went to Bellhaven Elementary, then I went to Broadmoor and Trotwood, then I went to Trotwood High School.
Okay.
But I was always moving around, and a lot of people think I went to Dayton Public because I was always skipping school and moving around when I was in high school. So I'm known a little bit everywhere.
Okay. So let's go back a little bit before the movies. When you were doing music, what started that? When did you start doing music?
I started doing music when I was probably 11 or 12. And that's the thing too, I really never stopped doing music.
Okay.
I really used the movies to be able to promote my music.
Okay.
So that's why I started doing the movies.
Makes sense.
And even my movies, that's my brand that I'm promoting. My movies got more music than your average movie in it. So I'm really doing something a little different that's never been done. But as far as the music, I started doing when I was 12, and I was doing everything myself. I had a little group I had put together, but I just ended up going solo and been doing the music nonstop for years and years. I probably got 10 mixtapes out or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So what was it hard trying to make it coming from Dayton, being a small city? Did you have to get out there and travel? How was that trying to make it from here?
Yeah. It's hard trying to make it from here. I really, I even now, people think I made it for the movies, but they don't even, a lot of people still know I do music, but a lot of people don't even know that past part of me doing music. Wow. They don't even know a lot of the music on my movies be mine. But, Yeah. So it's just, it's hard. The city, they don't play your music in the clubs like that. So I just had to get on the road and start promoting it. But I was more or less, I didn't care about them supporting. I was in the streets selling my CDs. So I was getting 1,000 CDs and selling them for $2 or $3 and really making $2,000-$3,000 every time I dropped a CD. So a lot of people was just say they dropped a CD and put out 10, 15 mixtapes and then be like, man, I'm working on the next project, But I was really out here selling my CDs and making money off of it. And all the money I made, like I said, I got 10 CDs out. So I just kept using that money for studio time and flipping it just like it was a pack or something. You know what I'm saying? I was getting 2,000-3,000 CDs. I started with a couple hundred and went to some thousands and was taking all that money and used that to fund my movies and shit.
Okay. So what are some of the people that you've worked with, some people that you've, big names or any artists that you've collaborated with in the past that people don't know?
Yeah, on the music side, I got songs with Crime Mob, Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. I got songs with Project Pat.
Okay, I know
that. I got 3 songs with Pastor Troy. Yeah, that's my guy, yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I got 3 songs with Pastor Troy. I was actually on Pastor Troy's mixtape. I forgot what one of the names of it was. I got a song with Twister. I got a song with Bando Jones.
You just been with everybody, huh?
I got a song with Lil Flip. You can look at that was my when I debuted my Got My Hustle Up brand.
Okay.
I did a video with Lil Flip, and in the video when I launched my clothing line, the very first time I launched Got My Hustle Up, I put out 100 shirts. Everybody in the video got on Got My Hustle Up shirt. You can look the video up. It's called Got My Hustle Up. Jason DBKS, C-Ray featuring Lil Flip.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that a spin in here. Okay, so the Ohio Hip Hop Awards, how did that come into play? A lot of people don't know you was there, and tell us about that.
That was a good experience. That was some guys based out of Cleveland. They was doing that every year, and I was actually the only person to ever get nominated twice for the best live performance category, and only person to ever beat me in an actual talent show was Machine Gun Kelly. He came in. Yeah, but I still feel like I won. They cheated me that year, but that was the year that he blew up, so I wasn't tripping. Yeah. But yeah, they was that was a good experience, and they end up ending it. But I wish they would have kept it going a little longer, so I could have won an award. But I kept getting nominated, but it helped me with my determination to try to do some stuff, so I enjoyed it.
Okay. So how did the film come about? Where did I know you said you started using it to promote your music. Mm-hmm. So how did what made you want to get into film?
Well, actually, I did my first movie in 2011.
Okay.
I shot it and edited and did it out myself on Windows Movie Maker. And it's an hour.
I remember Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah. So I did that, and I did that just on my own. But I didn't like how it turned out. And I'm like, man, I'm going to shoot me a better movie, and then when I get that one out, I'm gonna release this one to show people where I started from. And that's still my plans. I still never put that movie out, but I was doing that in like 2011, and then I had a movie with Busy Bone. When I did a song with him, I did like a short film, and that was supposed to come out. You can look on YouTube. The trailer is up for that. It's called You Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Okay.
But we actually shot the whole movie for like a short film, but my partner, he ended up his brother ended up passing away, and some time it went by, he ended up losing the footage, so it didn't never come out. And then I had like a couple other movies that a couple people from Dayton was trying to put together, and they never came about. And I was able to learn from their mistakes. And then I still knew I had my movie that I had been trying to work on, so I hollered at my guy Peso, and I actually paid him to do the movie. But it took us like 3-4 years before we actually started filming it.
Oh, okay.
Then it took like another 3 years to get it done, so it was like a long process. Then nobody really think I was gonna be able to pull it off. But the main thing that made me get into it was my engineer who was recording my music, Mo Beats. He ended up dying, and that was who was recording all my music. So at that time I was lost for real, but I had the idea for the movie. But after he died, I'm like, man, shit, I ain't got nobody to record me, so I need to switch up and do something else. And I had already met like Michael Blackson and the guy that played Biggie, and I had pictures with them hold my t-shirts and my music. And I got them hanging up in my wall, and I used to say like, man, I should have got their number and got them in my movie that I had been planning on. So as the time went on, I ended up running into him again, and I ended up getting Michael Blackson to agree to be in the movie. I ended up getting the dude to play Biggie, and then I ended up finally getting my cameraman like, man, I got something serious. Like, we got to really get this done. So that's when the process started. And like I said, it took me like 3 years to get Got My Hustle Up done.
Which was a good movie, good city participation, everything.
Yeah.
So was that, as far as getting actors and different people to come here and do that, was that a bit of an outreach? Was anybody resistant? Was there anybody you wanted to come that couldn't come? Or was it pretty easy? Like, were they supporting you like, okay, I'm going to come do it?
Well, not necessarily. Like Michael Blackson, like I said, he was coming to the Funny Bone every year for comedy shows.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I had already had that idea, like, man, I should have got him in the movie. So when that year came around where he came back, I ended up getting him to agree. And that was actually the very first scene that I shot of the movie, or Got My Hustle Up. And that's like, if you see the movie 2 hours and 15 minutes. And that's
I watched it twice.
Yeah, that's like an hour in the movie, like when Michael Blackson scene, and that was the very first scene I shot, and I built the whole movie up around that
scene.
Yeah. So even like Bupac, my guy Bupac would play my partner. Everybody look at us like we was best friends and stuff in the movie, but when we shot the scene with Michael Blackson, that was like our first time ever kicking it together ever.
Really?
So then I built the whole movie around that, and from building the movie, we ended up becoming close like that, and it worked out together. But yeah, a lot of that was just a process of putting it together. And then like the dude that played Biggie, I had met him from going out of town. Like I said, I was at the BET Awards, and I had snuck in there, and just so happened he was sitting behind me, and I had him take a picture holding my CD. So that was the thing. Then I seen him like a year later, like after Mo Beach died, I had left and went to LA, and I seen the dude to play Biggie again. So I had just seen him in Atlanta at the BET Awards, and I snuck in there, but now I'm in LA at the BET Awards.
Period.
But I couldn't sneak in there. But he seen me outside, so to him, he probably just thought that I was going inside. I made it like I'm still going inside, so he think like this guy must be somebody important. I keep seeing him at the BET Awards.
Right.
Yeah, so I end up telling like, man, I'm trying to get you in the movie, da-da-da-da. And then he like, man, send me the script, and I do it.
That's what's up.
But at the time, I ain't had no script, so I had to, I went to the library and stayed there for like 3-4 days, and I put together the whole script and sent it to him.
That's what's up.
Then I sent my dude Murder Pain. At the time, Murder, he hadn't been in no other.
Detroit, we know Mr. Murder Pain.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. At the time, he ain't had no movies out. He only had 211.
Okay.
That was the only movie out. But I just seen somebody just seen it. I just reached out to him, and he ended up, I was gonna get one of the other guys who was in 211, my dude Martell.
Okay.
I was gonna get him in it, but I ended up getting Murder. But like I was the first person to get Murder in one of the movies other than the people in Detroit.
Okay.
And that turned out cool. And then about a year later, I got Bambi. She was coming to Dayton, and I ended up hitting her up. And then the Double Dose Twins, they was in Dayton. So really, anytime somebody in Dayton, I make sure
monopolize on that.
Yeah, I make sure I try to holler at them. And then from now, my movies I do now, I be flying the people in though. So
period.
Yeah.
Period. So you got in where you fit in. Yeah. Got in where you. So I got my hustle up. Where did that name come from? That movement, that brand. Mm-hmm. Where did you come up with that?
Well, yeah, really like at the time, like I was always grinding, hustling in the streets, and then I had like the music, and I seen people like Ken Lowe with Players University. He had his t-shirts. Mm-hmm. Then I seen my guy Coach Chronic. He had the I Ain't Got It shirts. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, I was trying to come up with different products to make money and shit to get out, transition from out the streets and trying to stay out of trouble because I was having kids or whatever. But I was trying to find a slogan for my shirts, and I was going to use one of my songs, and I had a song called Bitch, I'm on the Grind. Okay. Then I had another song called Where the Pussy At. And I had another song called Fuck Child Support. So I know all my titles was very vulgar. I knew like it was gonna be hard to try to market those. Right. And then I went to the studio one day and I did a song with my guy Mo Beats. I left the studio, went outside, was smoking, and he'd usually take some of my verses and chop it up. And I had a part in the song, and I said, every time I come around, I always got my hustle up. Okay. And he took that part of my verse and chopped it up at the end of the song, like got my hustle up, got my hustle up. Every time I come around, I always got my hustle up. So I like that. I'm like, damn, like that's like got my hustle up. That's it.
That's
like
it right there.
And then I put it on all my shirts, and this was in 2011. So that's when I actually started it. And then from there, I ain't never looked back.
Period. So when you started making movies, did you envision it would be like this? Like, did you know exactly what you want to do? Did you see yourself here today, right now?
No, not necessarily. Like I said, I had started doing the movies in 2011, so it was like, it was a progress. Then I had the movie with Busy Bone, and that ain't never come out. And my dad, he had moved out of town, so he was always just called to check on me and stuff like that. And he had basically follow me on like Facebook and stuff, and he always asked me like, man, how that movie going with Busy Bone, or how the movie going with such and such. And it just got to being a pattern to where everything I was working on didn't ever come together. Okay. So I got to where I was having like nightmares of like the movie with Busy Bone and just all the stuff that I was trying to do that I wasn't ever accomplishing and shit. Right. So it was starting to bother me. And then like my movie, like with child support was taking all my money in real life to where it got to a point where I had wrecked my car, wrecked my mom's car. The child support took all my money out of my bank account. my baby mama was supposed to give it back
That's
to
where
me.
child support came from, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I had been doing. Yeah, they was getting me like so. It was like a whole lot of stuff. Then my baby mama took the money she was supposed to give me. She took that and bought a car, and my hair started falling out. I was ready to kill. I literally went to the Summer Square with a gun, about to try to kill my baby mama. So a lot of the stuff was true. Like I just took a lot of the stuff that I was going through and put that in my movie. Like I was really doing pest control, killing bed bugs, and doing other stuff. So a lot of them
the experience already.
Yeah, like got my hustle up, like probably like 75% of all of it was real.
Okay.
Like it was all based. If you see it, it's based on a true story. So I ain't gonna tell everybody what all parts was real, but like I said, it was majority all based on my life. So that was how I was able to. Like I said, when dude from Biggie said he needed a script, I was able to get in there and put it together because I had been working on it so long. I had a movie I was gonna do about pest control, had a movie I was gonna do about child support, had a movie I was gonna do about gangster shit, but it was taking so long to do. I just combined them all together and put that together. So it was all just meant to be, though, how it happened.
Okay. So you said that you not done with music. Does that mean you're going back to music? You're gonna release some more mixtapes? What's going on with that?
As far as that, like I said, with that, like I never stopped doing the music. It's just more or less, like I said, I just more or less found a way to promote it, and now I just put the music on all my movies,
right?
Like with
get
the
it out there
soundtracks,
better.
And then like now I control the. I like a lot of people try to get like movie placements. Like if you want to have your song played on like Power or one of these shows you see on TV. Like now I got my own access to that. I'm gonna give myself my own placements, but I still show love to people in the city. So that's my plan now, to be able to help artists who've been trying to do their music for a long time, put their music on, you know what I'm saying, my soundtracks or whatever. But I never stopped doing music. One of the main reasons I slowed down because I had surgery on my neck. In the process of Got My Hustle Up, my neck was messed up and they thought I had, I didn't know what was going on at first, but I ended up going to get some tests done and I had to get like a surgery. And they thought I had cancer and shit, thought I had lymphoma. But I ended up, as soon as I found out that I didn't have it, like this was in the middle of filming, Got My Hustle Up. So in the parts on Got My Hustle Up, like I just literally just had surgery. I couldn't even move my neck. So half of the movie, I couldn't even move my neck right. But as soon as they said I didn't have cancer, I just went back to film. I never went to the doctor again. That was like 5 years ago.
Really?
And my neck never got better. I mean, as far as it's still swollen to this day. But that shit stressed me out to where, but once they said I didn't have cancer, I never tried to figure out what was wrong. I just kept pushing. So I had to fight through that to get the movie done and to even get to this point that I'm at now. So that's one of the main reasons why I work so hard, because I done been in that situation where I had the surgery and I had my mom was with me and we was in the room and they was basically saying like when they read the results, if I got cancer, I got to start chemotherapy that day. So I might not even have been here today with the situation I was in. So I done been in that type of situation out the blue that forced me to be like, damn, I ain't never even. And as soon as that happened, I took my kids to Atlanta to the birthday bash. I had never went out of town with my kids or did nothing. I'm like, man, I'm
gonna start living.
Yeah, so it was some stuff like that. That's why everybody see me working hard now. Like even like now, my mom passed away. I'm trying to find out about my health now, about my neck. But as far as with the music, I was rapping fast and moving and going crazy, but I couldn't move my neck like that. So it was bothering me that I couldn't even. It took me like a year and a half, 2 years to even be able to move my neck like I was normal. And like that was during the whole time everybody seen me with the release and Got My Hustle Up, doing the movie premiere, all that stuff. I just never said nothing about it. Like don't nobody even.
And you in pain just running through all this.
Yeah. So when you see me at the movie premiere, when my movie came out, I couldn't barely move my neck. So that's, even like today, like my neck still ain't right, but I just don't even acknowledge it. The only reason I'm speaking on it now is just because it's part of my testimony, just to let people know, like, man, and give people some understanding why I do grind so hard. But at the same time, that's a gift and a curse, because me grinding so hard had me so focused on my dreams, where I should have been spending more time with my mom and my kids. So now that my mom gone, I be wishing I would have took more time to spend with her. So it's all a learning experience. So I try to put my story out there to be able to help other people, because I know I promote the Got My Hustle Up, but that ain't everything, man. Me trying to hustle so much made me take for granted spending time with my mom and like I wanted to. So yeah.
And going into that, our condolences and stuff, and we definitely feel for you. We watched you go through that journey, you know, the pain of it. You were real open with us on Facebook about everything that was going on, and we definitely sympathized you and went through that journey with you. A lot of people that have lost parents and stuff. So, yes, our sympathy on that. And while we're there, fatherhood. So let's talk about that a little bit. So do you involve your kids in your projects? Do they come and help you with the stuff?
Yeah, my son, he was in Got My Hustle Up. He played me. He was
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the kid that was playing basketball on the basketball court at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when it went to the years later, that was him playing me. Yeah.
Okay.
And he actually played my son. He was the little baby that was in Got My Hustle Up.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
That's cute.
Yeah, so he was a baby. Then my daughter, she was in it, but she just made like a little cameo. She kind of behind the scenes. She don't like being in the spotlight like that. So, yeah, but my son, I'm going to put him in something else probably soon. But, yeah, they all help out in my events that I do, like giveaways and a lot of stuff like that. So, they all in behind the scenes helping.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do they understand all the major things their dad has done? Like, I know they proud of you. Like, do they like, you know, my dad be in movies like my dad?
Nah, really, that's the crazy thing. Like, my kids, I don't know.
Still just dad. They don't
Yeah.
understand the impact you make it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just, like, they know because when they be out with me, they see, like, everywhere we go, people just talking to me nonstop or saying stuff like how they proud of me and stuff, and they've been seeing it for years and years and years. So just to them, I think it's just then got normal to them, but they know what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying. So they definitely proud of my kids. I started young, so man, my daughter just turned 20.
Man, just turned 21, so I get it.
Yeah, my son, he just turned 17. So I've been so now I'm just trying to mold them and get them ready for things in their life. And but yeah, so they definitely turned out good. But like I said, most of their life I've been grinding, trying to make this stuff happen. So that's really all they know is just seeing me doing this stuff and everything. So.
And that leads to my next question, which was, how hard is it being a full-time dad and a full-time businessman? Like, do you not get to spend as much time as you would like, or you just make it work and you get them in where you fit them in or take you with you? Like, how hard is it being a full-time movie producer and a father?
Well, yeah, like even like it's, like growing up with my kids, I always had my kids, so that was like my one of the reasons like people always be like, man, you should have been left dating or something like that. Like I could have been left, but I was a father at a young age, and my mom, she was sick growing up, and my mom, she was helping me a lot, but I'm like, man, that ain't my mom's responsibility. But my son, he been staying with my mom ever since he was a baby, so I always had my son. I just had him staying in my mom's house. And my daughter was actually living with us at a point in time too, till she was like 14. She went back and stayed with her mom. But I always had my kids. Like my kids been with me, and like we just put the Christmas tree up the other day. Like me and my kids, like we always they done been with me every Christmas since they've been born.
Period.
So they got different moms, but they birthdays a day apart. And one of them October 23rd, the other one October 25th. So they always been with me ever since they was little. Like I said, I always had them. Like they done never been away from me on a holiday or something like that. So I always been close with my kids. And when I did go out of town and stuff, they'd be with my mom or something like that. So it's just always been just us. So they know what I'm doing, and it don't really be too hard for me because I really make my own schedule. But now they older, now they don't even want to kick it with me. They be having their own stuff they be doing. But me and my kids, we so close, like they both got boyfriends and girlfriends. And they be going on, like on the weekends, they might go to bowling or something. And it'll be them and it'll be me. So I be the I will.
I love it.
But they invite me in. But that's what I'm saying. I don't be asking.
So I'll be over here in the background. Don't worry about it.
Nah, I'll be right there with them. They be kicking with them. They call me trying to go to the movies or something.
That's what's up.
So I go everywhere with them. So that's why I'm like, I know they love being around me, because I know that, like, most kids not going to call their dad or want him to go to the movies with them and their girlfriends. But, what I'm saying, I got the type of relationship with them where cool with all of them. So I can't complain about how things is.
Love it. We always love the positive fathers. They don't get praised enough because y'all do just as much or not more, some of you. So kudos to you for that. We definitely love it.
Thanks.
So what movies? Name all your movies that are coming out that we should be expecting from you. What we seeing next? What's your next project?
Well, actually, I was hoping my movie was gonna be out before I came to do this, but I actually got my cartoon. It's called Fuck Child Support, but I don't know if I can cuss on here like that. But yeah, F Child Support. That's what's gonna be called on
Right.
like 2 because they don't want me to call it the explicit name. But it's actually about to drop 4 episodes. I did like a test screening last year with just 1 episode.
Okay.
And I had Busy Bone, Faison Love, and Michael Blackson in there, and then some stuff had happened and I stopped promoting it for like a year.
Right. And we gonna pause and get to that real quick because I feel like since we already led into that, the whole Faison Love thing, you know, the city was up in arms like, oh no, you might as well have dissed every one of us when he dissed you. We was not feeling it, so that's moved over. What's up with that? Can we go back to watching Big Worm or not?
Nah, yeah, he cool. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into too much detail about the situation, but it was a learning experience for me. And like I said, it was everything squared away and taken care of. It took some time away from it just to stop promoting the cartoon so I could get everything together on my end.
Right.
And then, like I said, now that motivated me to make it way better than it was, because at that time I only had 3 celebrities in it. Now it's about to release and I got 15.
Period.
So it's 4 episodes, so now it's bigger than ever.
Yes,
so that's why now I'm about to drop it like a Beyonce album. I ain't even been promoting it. So it's already about to be on Tubi like any day, like hopefully tomorrow or the next day. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, so it's
I can't wait. I'm tuned in every episode.
Yeah. All 4 episodes dropping at the same time. I got I'll tell y'all here first, I got the people y'all already know, Faison, Busy Bone, Michael Blackson. I got Funny Marco, OJ the Juice Man. I got this other comedian, Scruncho. I got Comic J Will. I got LeChat and Country Black from 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
I got a whole lot of people on there doing voices. So I got this other dude, Crip Mac. I got a lot of people, man. I forget some of the people.
I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be lit.
Yeah. So that'll be out any day now. Hopefully tomorrow. It'll be out no later than probably next week on Tubi. So you'll be able to watch all 4 episodes. Then I got another movie called PUA coming out. That's with Ha Davis.
Yeah, I remember.
I appreciate y'all letting me film at y'all spot.
We appreciated you including us to film. That was what was up. Like real talk. We enjoyed giving y'all chicken and everything.
Oh yeah, they was actually just here last Saturday, and that's every time they come here, they always ask about y'all with the chicken. Yeah.
What? Tell them give us about 2 weeks. We going to nighttime now. We're gonna do about 8 p.m. to 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So don't be nothing open at night. So we coming back. We ain't done yet. Nah,
yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, as far as that, I got that movie, the PUA, that'll be out probably like January, February.
Okay.
That has Ha Davis, Hoops, Just Brittany, a couple other people. I got Boo Pac, who's in Got My Hustle, he's starring that. I got another movie called Love, Loyalty, and Death. That's starring Tyron Turner from Menace to Society.
Yeah, I seen a clip of that, I think, when you were showing it.
Yeah, I got him in that. I got the dude Gunplay. He was Rick Ross artist. I got this other girl, Tia Becca. She from Dayton, but she was on Love and Hip Hop. I got this other guy, Noel G. He was from like Fast and the Furious, and he was in Training Day.
Okay.
Yeah, he in that movie. I got another movie called A Dime to a Dollar. That one has I got Diamond from Crime Mob in that one. I got Turk from the Hot Boys. I got my other guy, he played in Belly. His name is Jay. He was one of the guys in Belly. I got my other guy, Trey Chaney. He played in The Wire. Yeah, I got my other guy.
Oh, yeah, you're doing it big.
Yeah, I got a lot of people. I go to the next movie because I got so much stuff. I got another movie.
Ahead, keep going. Tell them all of them.
Yeah, I got another one called Up in the Club. That one's probably
Been waiting on that one.
Yeah, that's like a strip club movie, like on some Players Clubs type stuff. I got Clifton Powell played Pinky. I got him in that. I got DeAndre Bonds. He from Snowfall. I got damn, I was about to mess up her name. The girl that played Keisha and Belly, Teray Hicks. I got her in it. I got
her.
I got the dude that played Biggie. I got him in this one too. I actually got AJ Johnson in this one too. Ezel.
Okay, Ezel.
Yeah, this was his last movie that he
Is it?
that he was in before he passed away. So I actually got his last film.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yep, I got him in there. A few other people. I got a series coming out called Fentanyl, and I got Curtis Snow from Snow in the Bluff. I got him in that one, and the cast is mostly all dating cast. Instead of I didn't add a lot of celebrities to this one. This is a whole movie. It's gonna be a series, like 3 episodes when I drop this one. And he's the only star celebrity, but everybody else from the city. So everybody gonna be surprised and impressed to see how good of a job they all did. So I'm proud of them.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I think that's all the movies. I got so much stuff going on.
I know you do. That's what's up. I'm trying to be like you. I'm doing a series myself in January with the city. Just filming and release it weekly, but I ain't Jason status yet.
Nah. That's the thing too. I really want to promote that. Like, man, tell people don't overthink it. I ain't go to school for none of this stuff.
Right.
I'm all self-taught. Didn't nobody help me do none of this stuff. Everything I'm doing is just. That's why I got so much stuff coming out now, is because a lot of people be playing and it be different. Like, I don't let nobody hold me back. Like
go on to the next time.
Yeah. Like my cartoon, it took me we've been working on this for 3 years.
Okay.
So it's just now being done, and it's just a coincidence. Everything kind of getting done around the same time. Plus, I was behind with my mom passing. But
right.
Man, I just tell everybody don't overthink it, because as your first question, when you said that I expected it to be this big, I didn't. I thought when I first was doing my movie, I went to the Neon Theater, and that was the first, before I wrote the script or anything, the first thing I ever did was go to the Neon to see how much they was charging to rent the Neon out.
Okay.
And once I seen how much it was, I'm like, damn, that wasn't that much. I can afford that.
Right.
And that was my whole thing, honestly, when I was like, man, I just want to do a premiere at the Neon.
And it was dope.
And that's what I'm saying. That was my goal at first, to do a premiere at the Neon. When it got time to finally, this was years before Got My Hustle Up came out.
Mm-hmm.
But when it got time to release Got My Hustle Up, and I was about to do the premiere at the Neon, it only held 100 people, so I knew it was going to be too big. So I ended up doing it at the Victoria Theater.
I remember.
So even from the very beginning, from that very point, it was already bigger than what I ever.
Major, yeah.
From what I expected it. So from there, I just kept moving forward, and it took me a long time to, even after I dropped it, I didn't know what to do with it. I had meeting with Master P and all type of stuff. He was trying to release the movie for me, but I ended up turning that down and ended up believing in myself and doing it my own way.
Period.
So it was just a process that might not work for a lot of people, but I just tell people don't overthink it, man. Just keep pushing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, I know you just also came out with a book. When I say doing everything, I mean just everything. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the book. This is an autobiography book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be out probably top of the year. I was going to drop around Christmas. It's actually been done for 2 years.
Okay.
It's going to be called 100 No's, 1 Yes. And it actually, I got another part to it, because I actually, like I said, I finished that before COVID.
Okay.
So, and since then, I done accomplished, or had a whole lot of stuff happen since then, even with me linking with King Von and about to do the King Von situation. So that's going to be in part 2. But this part 1 of the book is just basically has pictures of every situation, from me meeting P. Diddy and all type of celebrities that I done met over the years. I got pictures with a lot of people, and a lot of people, I had a picture with P. Diddy, and he was holding my CD, and people thought that I gave him my CD, but in actuality, as soon as we took the picture, I tried to give him the CD. He like, nah, I'm cool, Playboy, I ain't taking no music tonight. So and I waited outside for 9 hours. I was outside from 9, all day just grinding, standing out there till about 4 in the morning. The security got it all blocked off. They done seen me out there so long, they done let me sneak by just so I can give him the CD.
Right, they just letting me in.
And it started raining and everything. Like I said, it was like a Kroger's. It's kind of like Kroger's parking lot, but it was in Atlanta. So I was walking around the whole building from the front to the back for 8 hours, just grinding, trying to meet different celebrities. But my book basically just tells the stories about all these different situations. Even meeting with Master P, had a meeting with him. Took my laptop down there to show him, Got My Hustle Up.
Okay.
I was there early to the place I thought the meeting was at, only to find out I was an hour on the wrong side of town. Got to the meeting, showed him the trailer. He liked the trailer, wanted to work with me. But he was supposed to watch the whole movie, but we didn't have time because I was late. But so I stayed with him all day from 3 to midnight, kicking it with Master P. And, you know what I'm saying? And he took a liking to me, but then at night he was like, we was in the lobby of the hotel. I got ready to show him the movie on the laptop, and the sound on my laptop went out. So it's always be something that's trying to discourage or stop me.
Right.
So I got like a lot of different stories, and even for me being younger, trying to do basketball and working hard to play basketball, thinking I was gonna be in the NBA, and worked hard to make the JV junior varsity team. As soon as I made the team, that the coach was like, the only person gonna make the team is Jason. And like the year before that, I got cut. He like, man, the only person making is Jason. Da 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 da. Then I got sick, and then next thing I know, the coach got fired. So when I came back, the new coach ain't even like me, so I ain't never even get to play basketball. So I quit that year and never played basketball again. So I was gonna say, that's always, my book just got different stories. There's pictures. Each picture got a story to it from me meeting all these different celebrities. So I got a whole lot of different stories and crazy stuff that done happened along the way. And that's one of the reasons why I work so hard, because I got a lot of celebrities I done got into it with, from being about to fight and all type of stuff. So yeah.
I already know.
Yeah. So I got an interesting story on how I got to where I'm at today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to read that book. That's one of them books you gotta read. Like, oh, what happened?
Yeah.
That is what's up. That is what's up. So you know we about a quick subject change alert, because y'all know I go in with the questions. So, is Jason dating?
Yeah, I don't necessarily date.
Okay.
I'm just focusing on
I know
my.
you're busy.
Yeah, focusing on my career for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Jason looking for in a woman?
I more or less, you know what I'm saying, I just love a woman that's about her business and got a good hustle about herself, good head on her shoulders and about her business. Something on the lines of that. But I ain't too much looking for nothing particular.
I understand that. You got so much going on. Okay, so back to business then. So what is something that you hope to accomplish that you haven't accomplished?
Yeah, I'm trying to get rich. That's the main thing. Yeah, I'm still broke, man. I'm still broke. Y'all see me grinding. I'm still trying to get it out the mud. So I'm really just trying to accomplish my goals and get financially stable to where I can do more for my city, more for my family, and more for everybody, for real, because that was my whole thing. Like, even like with all these movies, I was doing all these movies so I could try to hurry up and get them out so I can buy my mom a house.
Right.
So that ain't work out, obviously. So now I'm more or less just trying to get my motivation back, as far as like now I'm just doing it because I got so much stuff going on. Like, I can't stop now. Like, even my book, like,
and
I
for
had
the kids.
Yeah. So it's just, but at the same time, shit. Now I know I'm about to probably have the money, but everybody that I thought I was gonna be successful and enjoy the life with gone or in jail or done turned on me or something like that. So now I'm really just trying to find some type of happiness within all this stuff I'm doing, because honestly, like I said, a lot of this stuff I'm doing don't even mean too much to me no more since my mom be gone. So like my joy now that I do find is like helping people and trying to be there for everybody, because a lot of people look up to me, and I know I'm not where I want to be at. So I know that's why I tell my kids all the time, like, man, y'all know I'm struggling and still broken. I'm like the most popular person in this city, so that show you what we got to look up to. Like, so like, man, real. So I try to encourage them and try to just get them to think outside the box, and shit, we just got to keep pushing, because like I said, I know everybody looking at me like I'm on top of the world, but in all actuality, I'm actually living my nightmare. Like, my mom been sick all my life, so that was like one of my biggest fears, losing my mom. And now I'm closer, like now I really do I be having to sit back and look like everything I set forth, I really done accomplished it to where people really look at me like I am successful and all that. And I know I am successful, but that's why I be feeling like I'm living my dream and my nightmare right now. So at this point, all I'm really just trying to accomplish is just trying to be some motivation, help somebody else change their life and be able to be successful and enjoy their life with their mom and their family, and just learn from my mistakes and different stuff. So I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out now that my mom gone, I'm trying to figure out what I'm searching for.
I can dig it.
I know I got all these movies coming out, but now it's just like, shit, what I'm gonna do after that.
Right. So I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So what is it that you hope to show your kids? What is it that you hope to teach them or leave with them? I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. My life kind of different. Like I said, I try to. I'm a different type of parent, so I teach my kids don't trust nobody, and then you gotta. I'm even at the point now to where since. Not to keep bringing up with my mom, but I'm just different.
Listen, say it back.
Nah, I'm just saying like.
Say it as many times as you want, because we understand.
Yeah, but I'm saying like with my kids, like how hard it hurt me to lose my mom. I was so close to my mom, and I'm close to my kids, but at the same time, I done got to where I be trying to distance myself from them because I don't want them something to happen to me, and then they feel like they can't, you know what I'm saying, keep going because I ain't around or something.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like. My life is just different. I don't know. I'm more trying to teach my kids to be strong and just because like now that my mom gone, like we had it to where I know I'm all they got. Like a lot of my family, they say they gonna be there for you or something.
Right.
And then it's been a year already. We ain't heard from none of these motherfuckers or nothing. So it's like shit. I can't. That. Yeah. So it's like I can't really. All I can be is honest to my kids. Like man, y'all gonna be the people everybody turning to, looking to for money because everybody else. Done went down bad decisions. I've been telling them since they was kids. Now they older and they done passed up a lot of their family, a lot of people who older than them. So that's why I try to teach them like, man, you got to be strong and be able to, man, be mentally strong and mentally prepared for what's to come because things gonna get worse. Like yesterday was my mom's birthday. We was at the cemetery, just me and my kids telling them that. You know what I'm saying? Telling them. Preparing them for stuff that's just like my mom was doing, just trying to stuff that I ain't even want to be doing, but it's just a different day right now. Like now, shit, that's why I don't even go out like that because no more everybody know me. I go out every night, but now I try to be more mindful because I know I gotta be there for my kids. So I'm just trying to teach them to be strong and keep pushing and not trust these people and not be. You know what I'm saying? Easy to manipulate because everybody gonna try to get over them. A lot of people pretending just based on me being their dad and shit, trying to be cool with them and stuff. So just trying to prepare them for this city and want them to try to get up out of Dayton. Yeah.
Okay. So what is next for Jason?
Yeah, just trying to get rich. Like I said, that's how.
Period. Say that's the goal. Period.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm just trying to. I'm doing some stuff with my mom's nonprofit organization and trying to get more into helping the community and branch off with that and try to make that bigger. So that was a big thing my mom had going.
Okay.
And I want to keep that going. It's called the Adopt a Family Association.
Okay.
And she had that for several years. So that's one of the things I want to get more into that. And I do a big turkey giveaway every year.
Yes,
and I
see that.
Other stuff during the year, but I'm trying to get some more stuff during the whole year to where it be yearly activities, and I want to get into try to helping people like some kids who lost their parents and different stuff like that, and trying to find different ways to help some people who need help and people who locked up. And like my sister, she just did 10 years. Well, she been locked up 9 years. She actually get out next year.
Okay.
And her kids been going through, you know what I'm saying? So it's and I know they're not the only one.
To have her home.
Yeah. So I know it's a lot of kids and families that go through stuff like that, and they don't have nobody to turn to. So that's what I want to try to do with my nonprofit, try to figure out ways to help kids in need, who give them motivation if they lose a parent, or different stuff like that. So that's more or less what my mind is. Other than that, you know, I'm gonna keep doing the movies and music and different things. And I got the clothing line. I actually got my hand sanitizer called Hustle Hand Sanitizer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a lot of different things that I'm coming with.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm just I can go on for days. I always be coming up with different ideas of different stuff, but main thing just trying to find some type of peace and happiness and be able to be a blessing to other people, and that's what I try to promote more than ever now. Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing. So, what would you tell a message to a young you? A younger guy in the streets or not in the streets, a youth that's struggling, anything. What would you tell a fellow you to encourage them to where they want to go in life and following their dreams? That you wish somebody had told you.
I wish somebody would have told me. Well, I don't know. Like I just tell people something. I don't trust nobody and just don't overthink the stuff and just believe in yourself. Cause that's the main thing. Like,
cause the haters gonna come.
Yeah. Didn't nobody believe I could do none of this stuff I was gonna do. Like, I got rich uncles. I got 2 different uncles. One on my mom's side, one on my dad's side. Both of them millionaires. They ain't never believe in me. They used to crack jokes on me growing up because I used to want to be a rapper, this, that, and the other. So they ain't believe in me. A lot of these family members didn't believe in me. A lot of these people
be like that.
Yeah. A lot of these people ain't believe in me. I had to believe in myself, and it took a long time. Like, I just turned 37, so I could have been gave up on this stuff. Like, a lot of people give up on their dreams too early, but some people it might not be in your cards to do what you got to figure out what's right for you to do.
Right.
So that's to be the thing too. Like, I was able to keep pushing, like, through all this stuff. Like I said, I was in movies that didn't come out because they gave up on it. If they wouldn't have gave up on it, they would have had the movie done. Right. Like, and a lot of stuff that I had going on, if I wouldn't have stopped at it, I would have eventually got it done. Just like all these projects. That's what I learned. What got my hustle up, it took me so long. A lot of people would have threw in the towel, but I kept pushing with it. Like my cartoon, it took me 3 years to do this. Right. I got all my movies that took several years to do, which I could have done them. And I would say that if I would have just maybe been doing one, I probably could have focused and got one of them done a little quicker. But a lot of that stuff be waiting on other people. Like, I got my animator, I got to wait for him to animate. Got to wait for the other guy to film this movie. So I don't just be waiting. He working, I'm going to go holler at somebody else, start working on something else. So a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to be lazy. Right. So that's the thing too. I tell people, don't be lazy. If you're going to be lazy, just expect what you're going to get. Like, I'm not lazy. I'm going to grind every day. I work all the time. I be motivated to try to work. I'm always trying to figure out how to be better than I was yesterday. And that's something that got to be in you. Not on you, feel me? People, these people, they just trying to portray something like, I don't go out and, but then that's another thing. People be like, man, how he doing all these movies? How he doing this? Like, a lot of these actors, I be paying them like $500 here. Right. A lot of y'all niggas spending that on all the time on shoes and whatever, on girls in the club. I just smart with my investment, and like I said, it'd be over years time frame. So just think of all the money y'all done wasted in the club, wasted doing this stuff. You could have inboxed somebody on Instagram or somebody and did something similar to what I'm doing if you are interested in doing something like what I'm doing. But a lot of these people, they just want to, man, how you doing this? How you doing that? Man, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm investing in myself. I believe in myself. Every dime I made from got my hustle up, I done put into myself to where I'm still struggling and broke. But now I got several things. I've been planting these seeds and shit to be able to, now all of them about to blossom and grow, and it's going to take off to the next level. So it's just, I had to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get to where I'm at. But a lot of people don't want to put that work in. They want that instant gratification. Like, even like with that, like, got my hustle up, I could have been happy about that. Now today, if I would have just been out 4 years ago, now I would have been like, what you got going? Man, I'm about to start working on another movie. So you're still gonna have to keep going, because even if you is getting paid, if your movie might be the top movie 3 years ago, like now 3 years later, it ain't them checks ain't nothing. You feel me? You ain't getting no money, so you gotta be able to keep going. Like, a lot of people just be thinking they already made it when they get some type of little small success. Like, I don't feel like I made it at all. I'm still hungry like day one. So that's the thing. Just try to keep your motivation, stay hungry and stay humble. And that's another thing. Don't let it go to your head, because I seen a lot of people, they get some type of fame and they let it go to their head and think that they this and that. And it's a perfect example. Like, I'm supposed to be doing the King Von movie. I've been had that going on before he died. He been dead over a year. I was doing the movie with King Von. When I first they flew me to O Block, I could have been like, man, fuck y'all, I'm doing the King Von movie. But you don't never know what's gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got killed. That been on hold, and then they just had me on the Shade Room saying I was doing the King Von movie. And get everybody talking again. Then now it's on pause again. So a lot of this stuff will give you ups and downs to where a lot of people burn their bridges. Like when I was on Shade Room, I could have been telling everybody, fuck y'all, I ain't doing that, man, my price is up, I ain't doing nothing for nobody, you feel me? And a lot of people be ignorant like that, and they burn bridges, and then the stuff that they be thinking about to happen don't even end up happening. So that be a lot of these people, they just burn bridges. That's why I don't let none of this stuff I do don't mean nothing to me. But I'm a different type of person. So, but that's when people ask me how I do it, that's why I tell them that's just me. I don't let none of this stuff go to my head or nothing. I ain't impressed by none of this stuff. I ain't impressed by no celebrities.
Right.
I ain't impressed by none of it. I don't even impress myself. I just work and that's why I got so much stuff going on, because I always on to the next thing. I ain't never even sat down and even really realize all that I done accomplished, because I be just moving, because I'm like, man, I'm still broke. I still ain't where I need to be.
Still got stuff to do.
Still ain't right. You feel me? Like I said, Master P, he wanted to do this and do that. That don't mean that it ain't happen. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? It's still work to be done.
Right.
A lot of people just be happy with, man, I did this, I did that, I did that. I can go on for days and days, all the stuff I done did, all the people I done met, but they ain't. I used it I turned a negative into a positive. Mm-hmm. I know how to turn negatives into a positive, so that's one of my gifts too, being able to take these negatives and turn them into something to fuel my motivation to keep pushing.
Okay. So
that's the main thing I tell people, man, just stay motivated.
That's what's up. That's what's up. A positive word from Mr. Dayton's best kept secret. Yeah. So we just want to say that definitely we appreciate you. I try, my thing is when I have a guest on, especially people that are doing things in the community, in the city, we don't, as a city, give people their kudos enough. Mm-hmm. You know, people that we don't, it's dating, you know, like you said, people don't play your music sometimes, they don't always support, but they're watching. Yeah. And we definitely want to let you know that the city is definitely behind you. We definitely respect everything you've done. Mm-hmm. We've been watching, you've been doing a lot. We cheering to keep going, because you the next Spielberg from here. So it's like, you know, we all for that. They may not say it, but we all for it. And we appreciate everything. I definitely appreciate you coming to sit down with me. For sure. Including us on different projects. We're going to have to get together on some future projects.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but definitely we're going to have you again. We got nephew over there chilling. He's been such a good co-guest with you.
Yeah.
So we look forward to having you again and appreciate you coming, Jason.
All right, thank you. I appreciate y'all having me.
For sure.
And y'all make sure y'all go watch F Child Support on Tubi, because it should be out by the time this come out. Or if it's not, just be on the lookout. It's coming soon, Tubi TV. And if that's not on there, watch Got My Hustle up on Tubi or Amazon Prime.
Period. And that's another episode of Around Town. Join us next time if we have another guest. We have a Christmas special coming up. It's going to get wild, and I'm coming to the city. I'm going to be in y'all businesses. I'm coming to the bars with the cameras. So if you see me pop up, you know what it is. So until next time, it's your girl, Jenny with a G, and I'll see you around town.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Around town, everybody in my city know what's going down. Who got the newest contribution, the new sound? Where we need to be, need to go to be around. Around town. Who was doing what and who was doing it where? Where we need to patronize so we can go there. Who we need to hook up with and who we need to share. Around town. Around town. Around town. Around town. Around town.